Alright, this is Andrew with Joe to Home Inspections. Today is May 13th, 2024. We're doing a sewer scope at 756 Garfield Ave. We have the camera pushed out 43 feet. We're not incredibly far out. We're definitely not to the city connection yet, but I'm hitting a blockage in the line. As the water's settling down, it's looking like it's an offset in the pipe. I'm not able to get my camera over it. And that's a pretty decent offset. A lot of offsets I can just flush the toilet and pop over, but unfortunately I'm not able to get past this one. And it's holding a fair amount of water. It looks like it's holding water above the offset, which means that not only is there an offset for waste to get stuck on, there's also bad grade through here. You can see the waste swirling around. I don't see anything big stuck on the offset, which is good, but it's hard to predict how that'll perform in the future, or what we're not seeing because of all this standing water. Starting to pop out of it there. You can see all that buildup on the side of the pipe, which is caused by the standing water. So as it backs up, it'll leave all that oil and slime kind of built up. That's clay pipe, it looks like. Clay has a lot of joints because it only comes in 3 and 4 foot sections. There's another offset, but that one's on the top. There's also a little root on the kind of mid left side of the pipe. I would recommend having a specialist look at it, give you their opinion. They could give you a price to repair it. They can locate it. There's some roots. You want to have those cleaned out as well. And it looks like a little bit of a crack on the right hand side of the pipe. That may have been like that for years and years. In addition to having that offset looked at where it's holding the most water, it would also be good to have the rest of the line looked at. It's possible they might be able to pop over it with their camera. There's different sleds you can put on your camera head to pop over different things. If they were to go through the roof, sometimes they can have better luck trying different things. Roots at just about every joint. Not huge, but maybe just enough to warrant having it cleaned. More standing water, so this indicates more bad grade. And we're not very far out, and so a lot of this might be under the slab, which means that if you're trying to fix bad grade under the house, you have to dig up the finished space to access the line. So not ideal. This looks pretty rough. I think we've transitioned to cast iron. Big roots there. You want to have those cleaned out. And there's a lot of buildup. You at least don't have standing water through here, so it looks like you do have good grade. And actually, where you have cast iron, that's more likely to be what's under the house. So it's possible that clay was all outside. A plumber would need to locate the line and tell exactly where it transitions over, but this is ABS. This is plastic pipe. This is what they use on most new construction, so this is a more recent change to this house. So just to recap, you had a pretty significant offset that I couldn't get my camera over. Definitely something to have looked at by a specialist and get a price to get it repaired. At a minimum, you want to maintain insurance on this line. Some areas were flat where it was holding water. You had some roots. And then cast iron under the house, which will also need to eventually be replaced. So I would talk to a specialist. They could give you different quotes for the different parts. But at a minimum, even if you have the offset repaired and have a spot repair done, I would still recommend getting the insurance on this line. I'm going to end this recording now.